Hey guys, welcome to week 13 of 5 College Kids. It's Monday, November 10th, 2008, and in case you've forgotten, I am Adriatic478, your Monday host. So, I am not dead. On a scale of 1 to alive, I am very much alive. I know I've been neglecting my 5 College Kids duties lately, and I'm sorry. All I can really say is priorities, laziness, and absent-mindedness have been bringing me down and causing the lack of video blogging on Mondays. But to make it up to you guys, I've decided that I'm going to post bonus entries for at least the next few weeks over the weekends. So this will be in response to Dan's challenge to film in lots of places on campus. Each weekend I'm going to take you on a tour of a different part of Harvard, and hopefully that will make up for all of the posts that I missed over the past few weeks. So, where am I? I am right now in Straus Music Practice Room C, which is in Straus dorm. It's one of the freshman dorms on the old yard. And this is a place that I've been to quite often in the past few weeks, since our first Pops concert is coming up on Saturday. So I've been practicing viola like crazy. So let me take you on a little tour. So you walk in through the door, and what do you see? Oh, here's a piano. Useful. 2 chairs, stand, my viola and music, mirror. That's essentially it. So as you see, the freshman music practice rooms here are rather Spartan, although they are all soundproof because the walls are made of this padded kind of noise-proof material. It makes you feel really isolated, and it almost reminds me of The Shining, in which the family is all alone over the winter in the resort in Colorado. And it's that kind of solitude. Let me get down to the questions. I have a whole list of them today. First, going all the way back to Kyle's question about math courses. Okay, now I don't have my handbook of courses with me, but I'll just go through the rundown briefly. So you start with Math XA and XB, which are essentially remedial math. Then Math 1A and 1B, which is Intro to Calculus and Advanced Calculus. After Math 1B, you have a bunch of choices. You can either take 21A and B, which is standard multivariable calculus, kind of multi-purpose math. Or you can take different options. There's 19A and B, which is specifically tailored for life sciences, and thus that is the course that I'm taking now, Math 19A. So our course focuses on differential equations and biological models that use differential equations. There's also Math 20 for economics concentrators, Math 23, Math 25, and Math 55 for mathematics concentrators. And then after the 20s level, you go straight to the hundreds level, which is for the rest of undergraduate years. Then there's the 200s level after that, and 300s level, which is primarily for graduate students. Traveling first 2 years. I will not be traveling the first 2 years, most likely. At least definitely during the school year, I'll be on campus for the duration of the year. And over the summer, I plan to do summer research somewhere in the area, though. So Boston, Cambridge, maybe even closer to New Hampshire somewhere. I'm looking into finding a job over the summer right now, actually. Minor, dual major. There are minors at Harvard, and there are also dual majors, which here are called joint concentrations, although they're not very common, and most likely I will not take one. I will, however, try for a language citation in French, which is like a minor, but it's just recognition of proficiency in a language. So it's specifically for the foreign language classes. Construction projects. Well, there's always construction going on around here. Most recently, the biggest project was laying of new brickwork on Harvard Square, which began all the way last spring, and they just finished like 2 weeks ago, literally. So it was a pretty massive undertaking, but now all of Harvard Square has been repaved, new bricks, really nice, and it's made it like really beautiful. Now they've actually moved on to the yard, so they're digging up the old trails and laying new asphalt on all of the paths in the yard. As for buildings, I'm not sure if there's anything going on, any buildings being built, unless they're somewhere on the graduate school campuses, but definitely none in the yard. Okay, work at a part-time job. I would like to, but realistically, I have no room in my schedule for a part-time job. But with fencing and viola, I feel like I would be completely overwhelmed if I also had a job. I will definitely have a job over the summer, so that will be my source of revenue. Do homework ASAP. Yeah, about that. I'll try to get on that next week. This week, I mean, I have a paper that's due Wednesday that I haven't started, so essentially I'm going to be working all day tomorrow on it, which is the day before it's due, so fail. But it happens to be Veterans Day tomorrow, so I have the whole day. I have no classes and no fencing, which means I have the whole day to work on my paper, which is what I'll be doing. Film in a different place. Here I am in the music room. How much sleep? We'll sleep when we're dead. Next question. Course selection for next semester. Okay, well, seeing as we're barely past halfway in this semester, haven't even begun looking at courses for next semester, really. All of that is going to be happening in January, and maybe even the first week of February. What else won't happen till January is new Battlestar Galactica episodes, which brings me to my last point, illusions, Megan's question. So I think it's a clear sign of my withdrawal symptoms from Battlestar when the first thing I think of whenever I hear illusions is Battlestar Galactica illusions. A lot of things that are black remind me of Battlestar. Just because the whole mood and tone of the show is very dark, which is what makes it so great. So this vest is my Battlestar vest. Although, the other thing this vest reminds me of is Tom Clancy novels. Like, I feel like I'm a character straight out of Tom Clancy novel whenever I wear this. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up this video, so I'll ask my question. My question for this week is, do you guys feel more or less physically fit now than when you first entered college? So, I'm going to wrap this up. I will see you next Monday, or actually over the weekend, because of the bonus posts that I promise I will film. But in the meantime, watch for Kyle's video tomorrow, and I'll see you later. Bye.